I'm delighted to be standing here in the round room of the conference centre of the Mansion House the day before a very significant conference on energy. ESB is delighted to be working with the Institute of International and European Affairs to bring this conference to Ireland. 300 delegates and very, very major speakers from across the globe to discuss the energy changes that are taking place.
We've got some senior people from across the world bringing their ideas about how energy use is changing, and we expect that to be reflected in policy change at national and European level. And we also expect then people to begin to get a sense of the changes in everyday life that this changing energy use is going to bring. And I think putting those ideas out there into the public arena is something that we think is important and that people need to start talking about.
Today we're beginning to see disruption of the traditional energy system through convergence. That's convergence between IT, communications and the traditional power system technologies, the smart grid through the smart meter all the way into the smart home, putting the customer much more in control through the use of smart technologies.
This is a moment in history, rather like the arrival of steam, which changed everything, then electricity and the automobile. Now we have the combination of ICT and electricity. So we're going to have huge changes in the generation, the distribution and the consumption of energy. And in fact, that boils down to a change in lifestyle.
If we have new technologies, they can really enable and accelerate the process of transformation. But I think what we're finding in Australia, and I think what you'll find in Europe, is that it's finding the financing and the backing for the large sums of money that are needed to deliver that transformation, not just to start it, but to finish it.
We will still need a grid to optimize the energy resources across wind farms and other green resources and flexible resources at the central level.
The successful electricity utilities of 5 years from now and 10 years from now will be very similar to the successful telecommunications industries of today, very customer focused and with the customer at the centre of everything which they do.
I look forward to seeing everybody here tomorrow for what promises to be a very informative and provocative debate.